Hi everyone, my name is Angel and today I am going to tell you guys about a story from West Java called Princess Sumur Bandung. Now, it was a very unknown story here, but I think it has a very good meaning to it. So, without further ado, let's get straight to the story. There once was a kingdom called Kuta Waringin. It was a prosperous kingdom. The king on the throne was King Munding Kaling Puspa Mantri. He was known to be a great king that led his armies on war and then treated everyone equally. He was known to be the father of the common people. But his wife, Queen Nimbang Waringin, was very beautiful. But behind her beautiful face were traits not so beautiful. She was easily jealous and offended. She would prevent the king from doing his duties in fear of him leaving her for another woman. And so, the wheel of the government started to stop. All of the governors started to press taxes and other payments to the common people. And finally, the king called his prime minister named Kalang Sutra. "Dear minister," he said, "I can no longer bear to see my kingdom sinking into confusion. I can no longer control the reins of the government. And that is why I have sent you. I have great confidence in you and the other ministers as well." And then Kalang Sutra replied with, "My king, I shall sacrifice my soul and body to the kingdom." At last, the prime minister started to regain little by little the kingdom's loss. And then, suddenly, he received a sign that if someone could capture a white buffalo, the kingdom would return to its former glory. The prime minister immediately told the king about the sign he received. And then the king said, "Fine, dear minister, announce a contest. And the man who captured the white buffalo would become the heir to the throne. And if it is a woman, she would become my second wife." When the queen heard about the king's plan, she was furious. "Woman allowed in the contest?" she cried. "I cannot forbid it," he said. And so, women are not allowed in the contest. The news of the contest spread around the world, even to the kingdom of Bintu Bulu. There lies a princess called Princess Sumur Bandung, and she was distressed that she could not take part in this competition, for no man was her match in the courage of weaponry. And so, she approached her two brothers, Ranggawayang and Jayamanggala. "Wait, women are not allowed in the contest, are they?" Ranggawayang asked. "Yes, but let us help Sumur Bandung. The three of us are a match for such an animal, right?" Ranggawayang said, backing up her sister. And so, the three of them set off to find the white buffalo. But there was no road to reach the place of the beast. And so, they have to chop down the trees and bushes until they can find their destination. "There it is," Ranggawayang said, pointing to an open space. "Yes, that's why we must not be careless for a second," Jayamanggala said. While Ranggawayang and Jayamanggala guarded the beast from its right and left, Prince Sumur Bandung stalked up behind it, ready for the ambush. The beast suddenly turned around, facing Princess Sumur Bandung. They were only a few steps away. Princess Sumur Bandung then leaped forward and held the beast by its horns. Of course, the beast fought back. He wriggled his head, trying to release it from the princess's grasp. But he became weaker and weaker. And then her brothers tied it down. At first, she brought it to the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister was overjoyed, but he was also worried because the one who captured the buffalo was a woman. And so, she told Sumur Bandung to disguise herself as a man. And so she did. And then she went to the palace with the buffalo. At the palace, the king was surprised and overjoyed as well as he saw the white buffalo entering the palace. But the queen on the other side was not easily fooled. She ran up to Princess Sumur Bandung and grabbed her fake hair. "Wretch! How dare you deceive us!" cried the queen. She then leaped to Princess Sumur Bandung. They scratched, kicked, and fought. Everything was in chaos. But, of course, the queen is way weaker than Princess Sumur Bandung. And the queen became weaker and weaker. The Prime Minister could not just stood by and just watch this. So, he decided to help the queen. While Jayamangala also could not let that happen. He also helped Princess Sumur Bandung. And so, the fight was between Jayamangala and the Prime Minister now. Princess Sumur Bandung was afraid because the fight was so big. And then she said, "I must go to my grandfather's place in Kayangan. Only he could help us now." Kayangan is a place where Sunan Ambo and the other gods live. She went there while the queen followed her from behind. When Princess Sumur Bandung and Queen Nimbang Waringin knelt before Sunan Ambo, he spoke. "My grandchildren, I heard you were fighting in the palace of Kutawaringin. For what reason? Because of a misunderstanding? Sumur Bandung honestly wanted to help to rescue Kutawaringin from disintegration and suffering. But she was wrong to pretend to be a man. And you, Nimbang Waringin, were also wrong because of your jealousy that caused the country's confusion and the people's suffering. Actually, you two are cousins. Now, you must shake hands and ask for each other forgiveness." Of course, Princess Sumur Bandung and Queen Nimbang Waringin were surprised of this information. And when they walked home from Kayangan, they made an agreement. Sumur Bandung honestly just wanted to be treated as an equal with men. And so, she will be made the heir to the throne. And Queen Nimbang Waringin would be the only woman for the king. And as expected, the queen agreed. And I think that's going to be it from the story today. For all of my female friends, you are stronger than you think. Never judge a person by just what you see. You can just be really strong in the inside. Thank you so much for listening to me thus far. I hope what I said today can give you a positive impact. Thank you again and good